Have you ever felt that someone important simply disappeared from your life without explanation? What if I told you that it's not a coincidence, but a divine action protecting your purpose? Often, God's chosen ones go through painful separations, but every loss carries a hidden gift for your spiritual growth and inner awakening. In this video, you will discover the real reason why God distances people from His chosen ones and how this separation can be the greatest gift you could ever receive. Get ready to see life in a completely new way and feel God guiding every step of your journey. Before we continue, comment below, have you ever experienced something like this? And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because here you will learn how to understand the divine purpose behind every separation and strengthen your faith in a practical way. Have you ever felt empty after someone important left your life? Or noticed that certain people just don't fit into your path, no matter how hard you try? That feeling can be painful, but it's actually part of a bigger plan. Today, you will discover the real reason why God distances people from His chosen ones and how this can become an unexpected gift for your journey. It's natural to ask yourself, why does God allow me to lose someone I love? Or am I alone in this purpose? The good news is that every separation carries a deep lesson. You'll start to see these situations with different eyes and realize that a greater purpose is guiding every step of your life. So, as we dive into this video, leave a comment sharing if you've ever been through something like this. Don't forget to like the video, because every action helps the channel and allows more people to understand that God never abandons us. And of course, subscribe so you won't miss any content that strengthens your faith, purpose, and spiritual awakening. God does not distance people from the lives of His chosen ones by chance. Every separation is deeply connected to your spiritual growth, your purpose, and the mission He has for you. Sometimes what seems like a loss is actually a divine act of protection, preserving your energy and your path so you don't get distracted from what truly matters. If you've ever felt confused or hurt when someone distanced themselves, this video will bring clarity. You will understand that every separation, every closed door, has a reason far beyond what the eyes can see. It's an invitation for spiritual awakening and to see life with new eyes. You may be asking yourself, why did I lose someone important? Or why do I feel alone even when I'm doing everything right? These questions are common among the chosen ones because God is shaping you. And when we understand that there is a divine purpose behind every separation, everything starts to make sense, preparing the way for the next step in your life. God's chosen ones have a unique and special mission in this life, something far beyond what meets the eye. For this mission to be fulfilled, it's essential that their energy is protected, that their focus is not diverted, and that their heart isn't overwhelmed by people who don't understand their purpose. God, in His wisdom, acts silently, distancing those who could hinder your spiritual and emotional growth. Imagine someone who constantly diminishes you, who always brings negativity, or who cannot comprehend your journey. At first, this person may seem essential, but over time, they become an invisible weight, slowing your progress. God sees this before you do, and, sometimes painfully, removes these relationships so you can evolve with more clarity and lightness. It's not about rejection, it's about protection and alignment with your purpose. Every separation is an opportunity to focus on what truly matters: your spiritual awakening, conscious choices, and growth as God's chosen one. When we understand this, we can see that behind every loss there is a greater force guiding our steps. Every separation that God allows in the life of His chosen ones comes with a hidden gift. By distancing yourself from certain people, you gain clarity about who truly cares and who deserves to be by your side. This process strengthens your connection with God and helps you trust yourself more, knowing your path is being guided with divine precision. Moreover, realizing that some relationships were not aligned with your purpose brings more peace and less stress. You begin to invest your energy only in those who elevate your vibration, support your spiritual and emotional growth, and contribute to your awakening. It's as if God opens space for what truly matters, removing the excess that only weighs you down. Practically, this separation allows you to have more focus on your goals, fewer emotional distractions, and more freedom to follow your purpose. You start to see that every apparent loss is actually a step forward in your evolution and readiness for opportunities that weren't possible before. And all of this leads to a reflection. How can we identify these people before they slow down our path? There are clear signs that show when God is removing someone from the life of His chosen ones, and noticing them can save your energy and preserve your purpose. People who constantly bring conflict, gossip, or negativity are usually the first to stand out. They drain your energy, often without realizing it, and may not understand or respect your spiritual journey. Another sign is when someone does not support your growth, whether emotional, spiritual, or professional. It could be a friend, colleague, or even a family member, but the truth is that those who do not resonate with your progress will naturally drift away. If you feel that despite trying there is no connection or that resistance always arises in your growth, this is a divine alert for reflection. Also, pay attention to relationships that make you feel small, overwhelmed, or anxious. Those who don't understand your purpose and constantly create invisible obstacles may be removed so that you find people aligned with your spiritual awakening. By learning to recognize these signs, you begin to live more consciously, choosing who truly deserves to be part of your path. Accepting that God is distancing certain people from your life is the first step to turning pain into learning. Often, the initial reaction is feeling like a victim or being resentful, but God's chosen ones learn to look beyond the obvious. Acceptance does not mean weakness. It means acknowledging that everything is part of a bigger plan and that every separation is preparation for something even better. Reflection is also essential. Looking at each relationship and understanding what it brought to your life, even if it ended, is a form of active gratitude. Maybe a friendship that ended taught patience, resilience, or discernment. Every experience, positive or negative, contributes to your spiritual growth and strengthens your purpose. Finally, gratitude transforms separation into strength. Being thankful for the lessons, the learning, and the space that opens allows you to continue your path without emotional burden. When we understand the reason behind separation, we stop being mere spectators of our own story and become architects of our destiny, aligned with God and our purpose. Even when it seems that God is silent, He is working behind the scenes, creating space for what truly matters in your life. Every separation, every closed door is not rejection, but preparation for something greater. God's chosen ones learn to see beyond the pain and realize that everything happens at the perfect time. Separation reveals who truly belongs in your path and strengthens your connection with God. It shows that life is made of cycles and that some people are simply not aligned with your purpose. Understanding this brings relief, peace, and a sense of belonging that once seemed distant. You are not alone on this journey. Every step, every change, even when difficult, is part of your spiritual awakening. God is always guiding your steps, protecting your energy, and leading you toward people and situations that truly contribute to your growth and the fulfillment of your divine purpose. Now it's your turn to share. Have you experienced separations that at first felt painful, but later turned out to be for your good? Comment below and share your experience, because it can inspire others going through similar situations. If this video brought clarity to your life and strengthened your faith, leave a like. This simple gesture helps the channel reach more people who need to understand the purpose behind separations and spiritual awakening.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. This way, you continue learning how to live aligned with God, understand your purpose, and strengthen your journey as one of His chosen ones.
Now that you understand why God distances certain people from the lives of His chosen ones, it's time to apply this knowledge to your own journey. Reflect on the relationships you maintain and identify who truly elevates your energy and who is just in the way of your purpose. Ask yourself, am I surrounded by people who support my spiritual growth or those who pull me down? Remember, every separation is an opportunity for growth, connection with God, and strengthening your purpose. The more conscious you become, the more you take control of your own life. So, share in the comments your experience. Which separation was difficult at first, but later revealed itself as a divine gift? Like this video if it brought clarity, and subscribe to continue learning how to live aligned with God, understand your purpose, and strengthen your spiritual awakening.